My name is Liam Malone, and I'm the CEO of a brand new startup called Nowhere to Go. And I'd like to take a moment just to welcome you here, but before that we begin, just let me make myself clear. I'm looking for somebody with a broad range of talents, like how to launder money and to get books to balance. Ideally with the background based in high-level fraud and with some basic knowledge too in banking abroad. I got me papers on the wall, I got me name in a sign, because I started out small but I've served my time, so now I'm looking to diversify and share the load, because the world is ever changing at this crossing the roads. So on this Zoom call now, how we'll do it is this. I'll go through yous all in order now and starting with Chris and give each of you a minute to impress upon me why you think that you're the candidate I'm looking to see. I'm Chris. I'm 35. I live at home with my mother, and it's not too bad. We have a love for each other. I studied economics just to work for the man, but I'm starting to discover that the world is a scam. I spent years working in offices with industry bosses who think that I'm supposed to care about their profits and losses or how to maximize the revenues of corporate greed or to sacrifice the people who have families to feed. And now I'm sat here working in me shirt and me jocks, and I feel like a motherfucking jack in the box because I'm coiled like a spring and I'm fit to explode from this cage that I'm in, and I'm ready to blow because all these Zoom calls lately have been wrecking me tits. They're every hour of the day and I'm losing me wits, and I'm longing for some company and sharing a space without feeling like I need to wear a mask on me face. I'm Jimmy. I'm a farming man from Ballinabye, and I'm always in the fields, and the things I enjoy are being head to toe and shite and drinking tea with a spoon. And now me mass is taking over while I'm trying to Zoom. I put a load of lambs on eBay for a reasonable price because the marts have all been cancelled now on Neffet's advice. So I'm doing what I can to blow ahead and crack on because the summer's on its way and the pressure is on. And it's true, I met a woman once who wasn't me mum, and I asked her what the chances were that marriage would come. Though you'd swear the way she left me in the pub and she fled, that I asked her if she'd play with me Mickey instead. I'm on a Zoom call, I'll be down in a minute. The tractor's out the back and the keys are still in it. I know the heifers fit the calf and the bulls and the loose, but it's the only time I have, so will you cut the abuse? I'm Joe. And you should know I'm coming up in some yolks. And I'm down to me last 2 boxes of smokes. I'm gurning on me gums and I'm chewing the code, and I'm yearning for the fun and just sharing the love. I used to sell a bit of weed to keep the wolf from the door, but that simply isn't possible for me anymore because me mates have all been harried since the COVID arrived, and no one wants to carry now, they're not allowed to drive. I haven't slept in a week, I haven't washed in months, I'm trying hard to speak but me head's in a hump. I've had a dozen cans of Chillborg and I'm drinking the dregs, and I think I must be melting because I can't feel me legs. I'm on a Zoom call, lads. How the fuck am I here? Because the shit just isn't funny now. I'm getting the fear. And the last thing I remember was going for one. And now I'm freaking out about the things that I've done. Hello, my name is Shauna, and I'd like this position because I'd like you all to know that it's my burning ambition to be a responsible adult in these difficult times, and I think that I'm the candidate that fits your designs. I've got a doctorate in law, and I'm fluent in Greek, and that's just one other language of the dozens I speak. I'm articulate and tidy, of the sweetest position, and it would be a great honour now to hold this position, because everything I've worked towards has led me to now, but I feel like moving forward in this crisis is how we can move towards solutions on equitable means as a way to evolution and this life through a screen. And I'm on this Zoom call now because it's important to me that I'm more than just a woman that the world wants to see. I'm professional and capable in every way, though I do still have a dream of having kids someday. I'll stop you there, Shauna. Thanks a million for that. Though I'm afraid that wanting children isn't quite where we're at. It's written in the guidelines down in paragraph 3 that the candidate applying should be young and free. But I wish you all the best with your future career, and to Jimmy, Joe and Chris as well for being sincere. You've given me ideas on how best to avoid the type of human beings that I'd never employ. But for now I've heard enough, so let it sit with my mind. And thank you once again to all for giving your time. The reception's not the best, so I'm ending this call. but you can rest assured I'll be in touch with you all. It's a Zoom call, so it's kind of harder to know, but sure, I gave it what I had, and sure, I gave it a go. And I guess with all these things, you simply never can tell, but I hope I got the job because I think it went well.